Everyone, and welcome to the bronze match of the 3D Mario Madness tournament. This time around we have Odme versus Rodillo, the Clash of Two Titans. We are going to be seeing a best of 3 for this title match. So we're going to spin the wheel for our first game. The runners are gonna race, and then we'll be going into the second game after that, and depending on who wins, we may see a third game after that. So, how are the two runners feeling today?
Well, I didn't make it to grands, unfortunately, because I kind of got cucked by the wheel. But I'm just glad that I get to race Rodillo at least once in this tournament, because if there's anybody that I should lose to in this tournament, it's him. So.
Well, yeah, I'm also glad that I get to race Odme in this tournament, even though we both got robbed out of grands. But yeah, that's a different thing. That's the wheel.
All right. So we'll be seeing the first spin of the wheel. I believe there are no bans and no rerolls. So whatever the wheel spins on is what we'll be seeing for the first game. So, we're ready for the spin. We can take it away.
Wouldn't it be so funny if we got 3 2D races today?
Would it be funny
Please
if it was
no.
SMG2?
Oh god, stop.
I hate myself.
Hey, I think this is the one time we're both happy it's SMS, right?
Hey, at least, yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty happy for it to be SMS this time.
I wonder why.
Next, I'm not racing the world record holder. God. Alright, wanna do hack file?
Yes.
Based.
Alright, so we'll be
Wait,
seeing
right,
Sunshine.
I'm
We'll be seeing Sunshine
again.
hacked file, but
This is
there's
not
still
my
always the
game,
chance for the
Is it damage list?
Might
Oh
be
my
damage
god,
list.
it's damage list.
Oh my god.
Alright,
God.
well then. We are going to
Oh,
be seeing a
Christ.
damage list race between Odme and Rodillo for Sunshine. So,
Oh my god,
This
What
might
are
be
the rules
interesting.
here?
I'm an
That's
expert
a
at dying in
question.
SMS. I'm gonna.
I gotta
I'm so hard.
look at the rules.
So I'm
That's
assuming it's not like, oh, took damage, reset.
No,
How
it's
much
No,
damage?
it's a
like-
time penalty. I need
Let
to
me
check
see.
what it
How
is.
much
I
time
have-
is it? It's like 15.
Let me see here. Damage.
Yeah, 15 seconds per HP for damage lists.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so-
starting
fine.
with the exclusion of air damage.
Yeah.
So for example, in Yanta 3, would it be faster to just do the damage boost? Probably is, right?
There's a damage
There-
list strat.
I know, but I don't know how to do it. It's like a momentum spin thing in a tree.
I mean, we could just come up with it. Just fucking think of it on the fly. I don't know. But yeah, basically this is just an 90% race, but every time you take damage, it'll give a 15-second penalty.
And then there's
That's
like,
how it
if
works.
you die, it's like a minute and a half or like 2 minutes.
So if you die, the death is considered however much HP you have remaining. So if you die from full health,
2
that's
minutes.
yeah. But if you die with 1 HP left, then it's just that 15 seconds plus the time lost from dying.
So don't die at the top of Bianco 6.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have to sync my Wiimote back to my Wii.
Should we adjust it for secrets? I
No.
feel like
Honestly,
it
wouldn't be a bad
not.
idea. But it's just a me being bad issue. Yesterday I killed every single run to secrets. That's like
Aria's
skill issue.
suggesting 1 minute for secret deaths instead of 2. Is that okay with both runners?
That's fine with me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Cool.
And we are doing hack file because we kind of want to just get this first one out of the way.
Yep.
Alright, setup time.
So should I squeeze my game on my stream? Because last time it was like 60 minus.
Alright, so we're gonna be doing, according to the title, SMG any percent. But it's actually Super Mario Sunshine damageless. So both runners are getting into the title screen. We will be seeing hacked files, so we'll be jumping right into the gameplay, so no waiting around. Are both runners ready to go?
Yep.
I am ready, yes.
Alright, I'll count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck to both the runners.
Good luck and have fun.
Don't take damage.
I will try my best.
Would not recommend it.
So, to clarify the rules of damageless to anyone just getting into the stream, basically, at least for Sunshine, every time, or for every HP of damage you take, you will get a 15-second penalty. So if you take 3 little bars of HP in one hit, for example, you lose 45 seconds. As for deaths, they will count as basically a removal of your remaining HP. So if you only have 1 HP left, you lose 15 seconds plus however much the death actually costs. If you die from full health, then that's a loss of 2 minutes. We did come to an extra agreement between the runners where if there is a death in a secret level, then it will only count as 1 minute instead of 2. Just to make the secrets a little less painful, in regards of damageless. So both runners getting started and Delfino. Very nice. Yeah, there's 2 commentators.
Yeah, I am also present. I just allowed Mark to explain the rules of how damageless is gonna work.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to... Yeah, all 3, or both us commentators and Ari are gonna try to keep our best track of damage that occurs, so...
Hopefully we won't miss anything.
Surely. I mean, if we do, and the race is close enough, we can always just go back. That'll be painful, but, I mean, we can. Ideally, we won't have to.
Because of the whole damageless thing, strats are probably going to be a bit safer than they otherwise would usually be.
Yeah, and there's also a couple instances where the runners would take intentional damage to save time. For example, Pianta 3. Some levels do have damageless strats that are obviously slower, but they can still go for, but we might be seeing a little bit more casual gameplay in certain areas, depending on what is normally done in the speedrun.
And I assume it goes without saying, but just in case, air damage will not count towards any time loss, because for pretty obvious reasons you can't really avoid it, especially for Noki 4 and 3.
Yeah, so swimming does not give a time penalty. Both runners to the PD Piranha fight. Only damage that stuns Mario. I mean, I'm not sure if there's other damage in this game that... I mean, I guess the water damage, but that also is, like, measured through a different, meter. Like, it displays separately, so... Yeah, if the HP bar goes down for a reason that is not swimming, then... Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I believe, if I recall correctly, I don't think Peter head swings give you any damage.
Wait, what gives you damage? Or doesn't give you damage?
If I recall correctly, I don't think head swings by Peter, PD give you head swings. So like, if you messed up like the spam sprays for filling up PD's mouth, he'll finally recognize that you're close to him because you'll be in front of him. And so if you get too close to PD and you get closer to like his front area, then he will like swing his head at you and like you'll go flinging like away from him. But from what I saw, neither runner had a problem with that, so
Yeah.
it could still happen in Bianco 5, but it did not happen here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess even in that case, that would just be knockback, not necessarily damage.
Yep. I'd be missing the pole, trying to do the pole wall kick.
Unfortunate.
Daily reminder that poles suck. Dio having a bit of a smoother time with it though.
Odme getting through the first of the secrets pretty smoothly. Yes,
Yeah,
deaths
no.
do count as damage.
Yep.
A death is, it's dependent on how much remaining HP you have, so if you only have 1 HP remaining, then it's, 15 seconds for that 1 HP that you lost, plus however much time you lose from, you know, dying. And if you were at full health, for example, and, like, fell off the stage, I don't know. I guess, like, maybe Pianta
Like in
you can
Piana.
fall off. Yeah, it's like, if you fell off in Pianta with full health, that would be a 2-minute death, plus the having to, you know, come back from said death.
Like for example, if you do the under the tree movement in Piana 4, and like you jump low and you don't realize your jump is pretty low and then dive and just fall down, then that would be like, first of all, 2 minutes just from falling down and dying in regards to the health rules. But it would also be like probably about a minute or so, like probably 40 seconds to a minute, because that's just how much that death would normally cost. So definitely do not do that. And I assume both runners will go for that strat. I know Odme definitely will. And I assume Rodillo will as well. There's no real... The only real damage risk in Bianco 4 is the Wind Spirit at the end, as well as the red, like, spinning, spiky things at on the ropes at the very end. Neither of those are a problem if you are remaining on cycle, so basically don't suck at the parts preceding the end, and you'll be fine, which it looks like Odme was. Didn't have any issues with it. So let's see how Rodillo handles the... And he bonked on the sail! Okay, I'm not sure what...
Just an awkward jump, it looked like.
I'm a little scared for how this ending is going to pan out. Especially
I
the...
was gonna say, I'll just hover over it to make it easy.
Yeah, don't try to be a hero at that ending. And it looks like he
That ending
used
looked a
it.
little close, but...
Yeah, if he
Look at
missed
that one.
that... If he missed that platform, like, by being too short, that would have been bad. Alright, so this is level Bianco 5, where you really gotta be careful when it comes to damage. From the goop enemies to, stuff like that, you really gotta be careful. Because it is very easy to, like, not pay attention and then just have a Gumi, like, hit you out of nowhere. Good up, I'm getting a 1-up. Looks like both runners are gonna go for that 1-up, actually.
It's probably a good call to grab the 1-up in a no reset damageless race like this one. You want to be safe and not have to worry about anything silly happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another concern about, like, Getting rid of a lot of like certain goop spots would also be helpful because there could be random like mini polluted piranhas that will like shoot little goop balls at you. And so it's a good idea to just avoid a lot of... If you're knowledgeable enough about this game, you'll know that there's certain spots that they could spawn in. And so, good to get rid of the goop on those places that they can spawn. There's at least 2 off the top of my head that they can appear in.
Looks like Omni got through without any trouble, and Rodillo appears to be finishing up now.
Okay, it looks like he has one...
Ooh,
Rodillo has
one
one
more
more hit.
circle. Gotcha.
So, Odme's gonna be a little further ahead. Which, I guess makes sense. Like, Odme definitely has the edge over Rodillo in terms of, like, overall skill, but with SMS, a lot of crazy shit can happen, so...
Yeah, a lot can go wrong in SMS. I believe Odme has like a roughly a 5-minute PB advantage over Rodillo, something like that. But I mean, those 5 minutes can go away very quickly, depending on deaths and stuff like that, or taking damage. Because I mean, that is the whole point of this this category after all. So.
Yeah, I know eel cutscene skip is basically, like, impossible because, I mean, it could happen, but it is probably not going to happen because, both of these runners are playing on the Japanese version of the game, and air damage, like, invincibility frames only last for about, what is it, like 10 to 12 frames? It's a very low amount. It's unlike the US and basically any other version of this game besides the Japanese version. You know, air damage is normal and has a normal amount of iframes that tooth damage would have. But Japanese is not like that. Air damage only lasts for like 10 to 12. So we're probably not going to see either runner actually skip the cutscene and heal.
Alright, we're going to be seeing, ideally, a quick gelato beach skip from Odme. Opting
not to go for roof throw, we're just gonna do the normal setup. Pretty fast setup though.
Oh,
and missing it. And he missed it.
Gives a little bit of time for Rodillo to catch up.
It was about 10 or so seconds.
Did not get it there.
And he
Wow.
did not get it again. I'm guessing he might have been, like... I'm guessing he hovered too quickly, and then he popped out from the bottom part. Alright, 2 tries for Odme. Let's see how Rodillo handles it.
Yeah, 2 used to glitchless.
It's true. What is that coconut RNG? That is disgusting.
Oh. Okay. Rodillo having a little bit of a close encounter.
If that was just the blue cataquack, then he would have been... I mean, he still would have probably lost a lot of time because being flung by a cataquack is not fun. However, blue cataquacks do not damage you unless you hit them in a weird way. But if you're touching just their beak, then a blue cataquack will not hit you. Red cataquacks, however, will damage you, like, regardless of where you touch it, including its beak.
Okay. Looks like
So naturally, a lot of the late gelato episodes will have just basically nothing but red cataquacks. But besides that close encounter, that terrible coconut RNG, Rodillo having a pretty decent GDS.
Yeah, getting it second try, so getting a little bit of time back. Odme already done with Shadow Mario. I was blanking. On to Beyonce.
This is another level that could be very dangerous when it comes to damage with the fire goop and the chomplets. It's a little easier on the Japanese version because of the overpowered hover.
Yeah.
But you definitely want to be careful about that.
Yeah, definitely don't want to see any accidental damage. Especially in a level like this one where, like, taking damage is, like, not really a huge deal in the normal context of any percent, but, like, here it's, like, you really want to be careful.
Alright, it looks like Odme did not take damage here on this level, which is good.
Yeah, no damage from Odme.
Oof, bonking on the piano,
Low
losing
on
it.
the ball.
A little scary because that can mess cycles up, so...
For sure.
Careful, careful, Rodillo.
Looks like Rodillo's opting to play it pretty safe and taking, like, wider angles and that sort of thing with these Chain Charms, which is absolutely understandable. You don't want to be losing 15 seconds or however much it is from taking the lava damage unnecessarily.
Yeah, especially if he's already, like, on a disadvantage here because of his overall speed difference.
Yeah.
Odme doing the science strat, let's go! The science strat that saves all of the time. And by all the time, it's like a second or so. It's not much.
I mean, a second's a second.
Yep, it's still worth doing, especially since it's also very easy. You literally press B at the sign to interact with it, and then stare at the right spot. Because you want to be looking right at PNTCMO when he approaches you. You don't want Mario to turn to him, otherwise it won't work. It's also just good in general to have to be looking right at PNTCMO when he shows up, because that'll make his text box appear faster, like, just in general. Same goes with Shadow Marios. That's why, like, certain Shadow Mario ILs can be... You can lose, like, little frames here and there is because you're not facing Shadow Mario directly.
Okay, Odme going for... Is that a momentum spin jump? Like, going all the
I'm
way to
assuming
this
that's...
area?
I think that is, yeah. I'm assuming you did a momentum spin off the tree.
Yeah. Getting the strat though, so it's definitely an interesting angle coming up these platforms because you don't normally go up that way. So no damage taken from Odme for Piazza 3, though.
That's nice.
Heart rate went up after landing the spin. Yeah, that looked very very scary.
That looked a little strange, yeah.
Alright, we'll be seeing what Rodillo opts for in a moment. Oh, taking a hit of damage! That is really unfortunate.
Alright.
Just opting
Rodillo's
to run on the fence.
Gonna go for the tree strat, where you, like... Doesn't matter how you, like, jump off the tree towards that platform, but... it just matters, oh my god, Rodillo!
Oh, that's... No! Oh, that is really
that
not
is bad.
good.
That is very bad. Oh my god.
Yes, that's 2 minutes combined. Between the 15 seconds from the wind hit and then...
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, well... Take number 2 for Rodillo here. Alright. That's another thing you want to be... And he's just gonna go for the damage. Honestly, I don't blame him. Oh no!
Please taking another death! No! Oh no!
Oh my Jesus.
Oh
So...
god.
I'm assuming when your health drains like that, isn't it that you're still taking like 15-second time losses on each like?
Yeah, it's
kick?
15, 15, 15. So it's just a 2-minute total.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
because
wow.
a death is however much HP you have remaining. So if you only have one remaining, it's 15. But you had to take all that damage in the first place. So
And now he's trying the momentum spin. Oh, turn
missing it
around.
again. Just taking another death.
By the way, a little thing for some people to know. It's not a thing everyone knows, but when you fall in the goop like that and you see that you're going like backwards away from where you want to be, go neutral on the stick and Mario will like turn around while bouncing. And then once Mario has turned around, hold an angle on the stick again, and then Mario will start bouncing wherever he's facing again. So with what Rodillo did there, if he had just held neutral and waited for Mario to turn around and then held forward again, he probably would have had a chance at going towards the fence and surviving that, but it's not really something that everyone talks about that often. I didn't actually learn about it until years into speedrunning the game myself, so just a little pro tip for people that get in a situation like that. You might still not survive doing that because you might still bounce back from the fence or the box or whatever you're trying to go towards, but that has legitimately saved people before. But yeah, this is good lord, that
That was a really close call from Odme. The runners are talking about possibly just moving on to the next game.
I can't
Rodillo,
really
yeah,
I
with
can't blame him here. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, Rodillo losing. It's 6 minutes 15 seconds so
Didn't
far
he
to.
didn't he die 3 times as well as like all that damage?
Well, the death is however much HP you have remaining, so it was 3 deaths, so 2 minutes for each of those deaths, and then 15 seconds for the damage boost. So
So that's like what, a little over 6 minutes?
yeah, 6 minutes 15 seconds of penalty, let alone the time lost from the actual death. So,
Yep. So yeah,
it's
that's probably like
effectively
7 to 8.
yeah, like 7 to 8 minutes of time lost, which is understandable. If Rodillo doesn't want to keep doing this run.
We'll see how this pans out.
So we might see the runners keep going, but we may also be moving on sooner than expected.
Let's see how Pinna treats both of our runners, because Pinna is known for being a world that absolutely everyone loves and no one hates at all. Let's also see how Piana 5 treats Rodillo, because this mission can be funny sometimes. Alright,
Does get the
Yoshi skipped
skip,
going for good though.
so
That's nice.
yeah, good to not take a death there.
Probably, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he will. I was gonna say might not go for Bromel cycle because of how risky that is, but with where he's at with this run, he might just go for it anyway. He's probably going for it because he's going in a position. And, oh my god, is he going for it? Is that, I think that's good
I mean,
enough?
it makes sense for him to go for it, and he does
Nice,
get
he got
Ramel.
That's amazing. Let's go.
It makes sense that I think it makes sense that Rodillo went for it just to like Hail Mary possible time save.
Yeah, he needs like every possible time save he could conceivably get here.
Yeah.
And Odme doing the very exciting, very amazing honey skip skip. skipping Honey Skip and opting for the movie.
Very cool. So it looks like we'll see the runners continue for at least a little bit while longer.
Meanwhile, Rodillo going for Piano 6 probably is going to be spraying away all the goop like more so than he usually would. Because you don't want to risk like trying to be fast and then like stepping on goop or having a Goomy spawn on you. And the fifth guy being a little silly, not cleaning right away.
What are they at in terms of damage? Is that what you're asking? If you're asking about damage, Odme has no damage right now, and Rodillo has 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Oh, Odme does have damage? I must have just missed it. Okay, well, I stand corrected then. So, Rodillo is at a 6-minute deficit in terms of penalty, relative to Odme at least.
This is also a level where you could lose time if you are slow because bullet bills are chasing you.
Yeah.
You can spray them and then blow them up, or you can just also not skill issue TM. Alright, looks like Odme did not skill issue TM, so bullet bills are not a problem for him. Bullet bills are really only a problem if you miss like 1 to 2 rockets, but if you miss less than that, then you're basically good. Okay, Rodillo killing off Shadow Mario.
Alright, Rodillo is calling a forfeit for Sunshine Damageless, so Odme will be taking the first game win, and we'll be moving on to the next wheel spin.
Don't blame him because also Odme is like super consistent with this game as well, so I don't really blame Rodillo for doing this like at all. Alright, Odme takes game 1. I'd be jumping off and dying.
I can stay on for comms, yeah.
I can also stay on still. If like, there's been a couple people that have offered though. If someone does want to offer to like take my place, that's fine. But I can also keep going.
Yeah. I'm also not sure if there's others available at this time though, because
True, because it's still like pretty early for some people.
Yeah, we're only 30 minutes in.
I'm assuming you're in Eastern time zone, Mark?
Yeah, I'm Eastern.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we'll get started with the wheel setup and next game and all that shortly enough. As we see the runners just kind of mess around in Sunshine for the time being.
You're running on Sunshine because it's amazing. Well, here we got the wheel.
Hello. That was fun.
Hi. Hello.
That was amazing. Such a good race.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I think between this and the last Damageless race, which was Galaxy, I think we're not gonna have this next season.
I wonder why.
People were excited to see this, by the way. They were like, "Oh my god, when are they gonna finally roll Damageless? I want to see that so bad." And I was like, "Are you serious?"
It almost
yeah,
sounds like
basically.
it sounds fun to watch, like on paper, but then in execution on all angles, it is just not good at all. Especially with a game like SMS, which like people are getting better at in the multi-Mario community. Like the skill is getting better, but it's still there still needs some work. Like it's
Yeah,
not it's still not perfect.
That was actually so bad. Like I lost like 6 minutes in terms of damage less, but then I also lost like 230 by dying over and over. So no, thank you. Just goes to the next one. Odme's not gonna lose 8 minutes anywhere.
Goodbye,
Again,
SMS. Gone from the
Rodillo.
wheel forever.
Rodillo, again though, with that third death where you are going backwards in that goop, go neutral and then hold a direction and then
Oh,
Mario
yeah,
will turn
yeah.
around.
I forgot about that for a second, but I just didn't care at that point. That was my
I
third
don't blame
death.
you.
Totally understandable.
Alright,
Yeah.
so since we technically did race SMS, it is gone from the wheel.
Yep.
Since that race is technically finished. So
Yeah,
no,
so,
still no bans, but there will be no
Yeah.
second SMS race. So let's
Yeah,
see what
no
happens.
no bans, no
Sure.
rerolls, no SMS. Time to spin.
I'm ready for
Rodillo,
G2.
I'm sure is very sad about that.
Spin, go.
Yeah, we're ready for the spinny spin.
Lego.
Also, 2D can happen.
That'd be
True. G2 can also happen.
Oh,
Oh, SMO?
shit.
Please,
Whoa.
Please SMO? Please SMO? Please SMO?
Roller Odyssey? Oh, it's gonna be close.
Oh
Okay.
my god, it better
It's
not
like-
be lying.
Oh my-
Ain't
what
no
is
way
that?
someone. Ain't no way someone in the
Uh.
fucking line again. Is
That
that
looks like that
Really?
looks more like SMO.
bruh?
It
That
does
looks like
look
it's
more
pixel-
SMO.
This
Like,
is
it's
nowhere
pixel
near as
perfect
close
between
as-
both.
This is not as close as the glitchless race.
Yeah,
wheel.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh my
SMO.
god.
that is Odyssey.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is gonna be good, hopefully.
Hey, that's a good game. I like SMO.
I'm assuming you guys are doing the same route too, right? Because don't you guys have like this almost the same times? So
I
I'm
am
guessing
not
your
doing
routes will be the
platform
same.
flip, but
Yeah, the result
I am.
is
I hate
the result is officially SMO. Another sin.
Alright.
We can still get Takadu.
Oh my
Don't
god,
get-
please,
don't
Still
remind
no.
get
me.
2D
Don't remind me.
God.
Oh yeah, we could get 2D. That's right.
That fucking
That's
bird.
true.
that I
Oh no, damageless again.
Damageless?
hate. Ain't no
No.
way. It looks like just
20%.
It
Not
looks like
even
20%.
Thank God.
Alright, standard, Odyssey, any percent.
This could
Wild.
potentially be the closest race
Yeah,
in like
Or,
the whole
um,
thing.
or maybe not. Maybe you get a 102x and I fall off, or the other way around. Who knows?
All right,
You
man.
get a 59, and then Odme still just gets a 1 flat.
I eat
All right.
losers for breakfast.
Alright, we will take a quick break to get set up, so hold tight and we'll be ready shortly enough.
Stay tuned.
And we'll be seeing DSTA from both runners, which is why we're in the Switch menu. So we're gonna see that shortly enough. If both runners are ready, we can give the next countdown.
I
Yep.
am ready.
All right. We'll count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And good luck to the both of you.
Waiting. Good luck.
Do not update the Switch.
Waiting.
Watching.
Yeah, so before the run actually starts, we're going to
Alright.
be sitting on the title screen for a little bit to manipulate time save in the Sand Kingdom, where the clock jumps forward an hour and grows a nut, or not a nut, a seed. And both runners are off. So we'll be seeing that time save shortly enough, but for now we'll just go through the intro stages and have some fun. I need to look at the PBs for both of these runners for this game, but I believe they're pretty close. Rodillo, according to the community PB sheet, Rodillo has a 59.46 and Odme has a 59.53. So this is going to be a very, very close race.
This should be interesting, yeah. I don't know how the consistency is between the two runners. I think Odme is pretty good about staying like 1 to 2 minutes off that PB, but I'm not sure how Rodillo is. I think he's similar in that case, so yeah, that should be interesting.
We're both runners pretty synced up at the beginning, so
Yeah, not a whole lot of variance here. Jesus, they're so synced.
yeah, they're neck and neck. You're getting maybe a tiny bit of a lead, but even then, it's only a minute in. Still a lot that can happen in Odyssey. So
We're probably gonna be going through like similar struts as well.
yeah,
You're actually taking a little bit of a lead there, but not. That doesn't say much.
yeah, it is a very minor lead, and it being only Cap Kingdom so far, it's not a whole lot. Rodillo forfeited the Sunshine Damageless race due to getting just kind of screwed over in Beyond 3 and losing like 7 to 8 minutes total between the damage penalties and just the time lost from dying. So, just moving on. So Odme has a 1 game lead in the best of 3. So now we're doing Odyssey any percent. Surely we'll see 64 next. And it'll just be a sandbox best of 3 at that point.
Interesting. I'm totally not rooting for G1 Kipo. Though honestly, that would still not be as bad as a G2. I keep joking about how it'll be G2 on the wheel because I want to see the world burn. Looks like Rodillo's screen is a bit frozen right now.
It's frozen to get the timer synced, I believe.
Uh,
Yeah. Neither runner are going for DSS. Makes sense.
yeah, DSS is a pretty stupid trick. I don't know how much it saves over just normal dino skip
I'm getting a little bit of a wonky start with that change up. Thankfully, it's not damageless though.
That's true. There's also a chance it just might not go to a third game if Odme ends up winning this one.
This is true.
Nice, nice. We ballin' now.
Guess we gotta get the timers synced as well, but
That's true, that's true. Odme sending in his moons for Lake Kingdom.
very nice.
Alright, Rodillo still has a little bit of a lead over Odme here, but not by a substantial amount still.
Yeah, it's definitely still either runner's race. A lot can happen. Oh, Rodillo kicking the rock. Oh, going the bunny chase. So I'm getting a little bit of time back with having to deal with that bunny. Also, Rodillo had a little bit of trouble talking to the whatever the hell this thing is. So
The plant robot shop clerk thingy majiggy. I don't know what they're called.
that is definitely the official name.
I'm 100%. Now we're going to this little climbing hoppy boy.
Because they're
Oh.
still pretty neck and neck.
I'm assuming we'll see nut clip from both runners here.
Nut clip from both.
Got seeing it from
Yes, we
Rodillo.
will.
We're seeing it from Odme. Nice, nice.
Oh, that's not gonna work for
Oh.
Rodillo. I guess they didn't get a high enough wall jump. So I'm taking the lead temporarily. Still only a couple seconds of difference, so still anyone's race. It's wooded, so a lot can go wrong. It's a hard kingdom. Rodillo taking a
Oh,
death.
Rodillo is dead.
That is a really costly death.
Yeah, this is looking like a bit of a rough wooded for.
Okay, Odme having a close call. Doing the backup for Flower Road skip, landing it. Rodillo doing his best to make up ground and catch back up.
Oh my god, Rodillo. Okay, here we are.
I mean, if Rodillo died there, he would have had the checkpoint, thankfully, but
Yeah.
still not good. We are still pretty early on in the Odyssey run, so I mean, may have a lead, but it is still either runner's race. There's still
Yeah.
plenty of kingdoms to go, plenty of things that can go wrong. Seeing another bit of a freeze. Resyncing Rodillo Odme is lagging. Gotcha. What the fuck, cheat? Oh, let's... Missing the one cycle in the flooded pipes area, so... An opportunity for Rodillo to gain a little bit of time back.
True Rodillo just entering the flooded pipe.
Going for a moon clip, not getting it. Oh, taking damage on that. Fuzzy. Taking
Oh,
it.
taking
Okay,
2
don't
damage.
die, Rodillo.
Oh my god!
No. Oh my god.
Jesus. Okay, it's just back at the beginning of the flooded pipe area, but that still
It has
hurts
to,
quite a
yeah,
bit.
still has to make his way back. I was gonna say, he should be able to make it in one cycle, yeah. So. Omni with a pretty strong lead. Rodillo not having a super good wooded.
That was a pretty unfortunate
Wooded,
yeah.
yeah, wooded is a hard kingdom, so can't really blame them. A lot can go
Yeah.
wrong. A lot
Wooded
will
looks
go
like
wrong.
pain. It looks fun, but it also looks very painful if things go wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot of hard things in wooded. It's just all back to back, and mistakes are super costly. And Odme is out of Cloud, or will be out of Cloud shortly enough, and Rodillo is entering, so Odme has a pretty decent lead. It's somewhere between like a minute to a minute and a half. I'm not exactly sure, but somewhere around there. But a bad death could put the run or the race back in Rodillo's favor if Odme takes a bad death.
Yeah, if
What can
Odme
happen?
really, if he really badly screws up, even loss, like that could do like numbers to Odme's lead. Like,
Yeah.
because this is not a kingdom you want to screw up.
For sure.
Alright, looks like Rodillo is... I believe he's also done with Cloud.
Yeah, Rodillo's all done with Cloud now. Oh, Odme not getting the box to break on the first try, so losing a little bit.
Not too substantial though.
Yeah, not too bad in the grand scheme of things, but every little bit of time loss for Odme is opportunity for Rodillo to bring things back. That is not a jump that you want to see. Not too bad to recover from. Little bit of a tight jump there to get back on that tree stump, so Odme recovered that very, very well. Um, so, was overall a pretty good loss. The ending was not the best, but overall pretty good, I think. Rodillo still has the ability to finish this out and get some time back. Getting the box to open immediately is helpful. Let's see if he can get the...
Seems like he did
Oh,
that part
interesting.
pretty quickly.
Going for this moon? Oh, going for that moon as a... I'm not familiar with that route at all. It's interesting.
Yeah,
Well, it clearly worked out for Rodillo, so...
it did, yeah. I want to say Rodillo made up a... Did he make up a little bit around here? It seemed like he did.
I mean, maybe that's a backup strat if the explodey grabby thingy doesn't hit the box. So maybe Rodillo didn't have the correct lineup for the box and just opted to grab the move that he did as a backup. Not
Yeah, I think he
100%
did
sure,
that.
but...
I think he tried throwing Cappy towards that, and I think it missed, so I think that's why. Okay, Odme is just doing a bit of climbing inside this building in Night Metro.
I hate this long jump, like, to the other side. I don't know why, I just can never do it in runs.
Definitely looks a little risky.
It is a little weird. I don't know why, I just struggle with it so hard. It's just like, I just expect to lose a minute on my runs to that jump every single time. Even though I do it fine in practice.
Let's see how Rodillo handles this building. Alright, seems decent so far. Let's see how this long gun goes. Nice, nice. Rodillo handling it pretty beautifully. I'm gonna like try to see, like, I'm gonna try to gouge. So how time goes here. Okay, about a 25:59 ending moon grab animation there. Let's see what it's what it is for Rodillo here. I'm assuming this is the last part. Yeah, it is. I think. Yep, it is.
It looks like just under a minute.
It appears so, yeah.
Yeah, 50-something seconds.
Yeah, I believe Odme was a 25:58, and then that was a 26:52. So yeah,
just
it's about...
just under a minute.
All things considered, on that like with what happened to Rodillo, that could be worse. I think if Odme has any sort of major meltdown, Rodillo could still take this. It looks like Odme actually missed that cap throw. I think. No, wait, no. I don't think he did. Did he? I don't know. I hadn't fully noticed, but... Okay, I think he was at a different position than I realized, so... Normie... Whereas Rodillo getting the moon hidden in all that garbage is going to say hi to a friend on a bench. I'll be doing this pulse up area and then getting the moon out of that dumpster. And finally bulleting over to the... I'm assuming that is the main moon of that area, with the
Yeah.
dumpster being the hidden one.
Yeah.
Now it's Rodillo's turn to do this Bavaria. Getting the same few moons that we just saw. It appears that Odme and Rodillo are doing basically the same route, which is cool. Because I remember with the last Odyssey race, which is funnily enough the same one where I was up pretty early for, was I believe Silo versus Drews, and I believe they had different routes, but here I think they're doing the same route here, that they're each doing the same route, so there's not gonna be, it'll be easy to
Yeah.
compare to and everything.
Yeah, the only route difference was in sand. Rodillo took a slightly faster route.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean with Odyssey and like route differences, it kind of depends on like where you're at in terms of the game. Like beginners do like a totally different route from intermediate runners versus, you know, like advanced runners, and even in all of those, like you can kind of pick and choose a little bit of what you do. Like you might be better at one kingdom and do the advanced route for like wooded, for example, but do the beginner for, I don't know, sand or something like that. I probably picked bad examples for doing an advanced versus beginner, but still, like you can pick and choose, and it generally depends on like what level you're at. So, like if you're going for a sub-hour time, you're going to be doing a lot more of the advanced routes. But if you only have, say, like a 1:15, you'll be doing a lot more beginner.
Yeah, I think that a lot of that makes sense.
Ami has a pretty strong lead going into snow. I'll get the exact time difference in a moment. But they are basically at the halfway point in the run, so
More or
there's
less,
still there's still a lot of Odyssey to be played. Rodillo does still have the opportunity to catch up and bring it back.
I think it's I could be wrong here, but isn't it like Snow, Seaside, Luncheon, Ruin, Bowser's and the Moon?
I think so.
Snow?
I might have missed hearing that, but yeah, Snow, Seaside, Luncheon, Ruined, Bowser's Moon. Yeah.
One of the few times I actually remembered Luncheon exists.
True.
'Cause for some reason, it seemed to not be the only one too, which is funny that often forget that Luncheon exists and I don't know why.
I'm gonna go for a moon clip here. Does get it.
Nice, nice. the breezy moon. Getting that pitted moon along the way.
I'm trying to think of the problematic kingdoms and moons that are coming up, but I'm not 100% sure what route
Same
or what
here.
moons they're going for. Snowdram might cause some problems. I'm not too sure on how these runners are with that, if they even go for Snowdram at all. Rodillo going for the moon clip. He does get it as well. All of Luncheon. That is true, yeah. Luncheon does exist.
Yeah, isn't are these are both runners gonna be doing Spiritless here? Because isn't Spiritless kind of annoying? But I'm not sure if
I'm not
either are gonna go
sure.
for it.
I'm not
I
sure
think-
what these runners go for. On me, at least, won't be doing it.
Alright.
Rodillo might, but
He might probably not, but I mean I guess he probably could. Yeah, I recall Spiritless being very annoying. Ari is heapy. I feel
it
that.
sounds like Rodillo agrees with Spiritless, so it doesn't look like either runner will go for it.
Yeah, alright, makes sense.
Alright, we'll be seeing a Snowdram from Odme. Not getting it immediately, but very recoverable with that attempt at least.
Definitely.
Does get it. So. Not too problematic.
Not even some 58 runners to Spiritless. That makes sense.
Oh.
Guessing Luncheon is still cringe even with all that being said.
Yeah. Me sitting over here with, like, my 9-minute luncheon gold. Or something like that.
That seems pretty long, yeah. I don't know what a good Luncheon Kingdom was
Not
supposed to
9
be,
minutes.
but I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure it's not 9 minutes. I'm gonna
I mean,
take a wild guess it's
to be
not 9
fair,
minutes.
I'm also not super great at Odyssey. My PB is like a 115, so
Yeah.
it's not like I'm that good at the game to begin with. Renew getting Snowdram first try. Odme having some trouble getting up this wall. That wall can just be problematic for like no reason sometimes. I have no idea why it's annoying. So, losing a little bit of time, allowing Rodillo to catch up just a little bit more. Also forgot to get a time difference for the runners, so I'll attempt that in a moment.
Would be now channeling his fishy.
Yeah, the final match is Arya versus JJ.
And I believe that's 2 days from now. That'll be on Sunday at I believe 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. It looks like Odme has about, I think, 45 to 50 seconds of lead over Rodillo. rope and dipping they fish.
Seems to be maintaining this similar amount of time that they had compared to when they left the Metro Kingdom. It's not left it, out of Night Metro is what I remember comparing.
Yeah. Odme's definitely lost a little bit. Rodillo's been catching up very slightly, but Odme still has a pretty strong lead.
Just to see how the rest of the kingdoms, especially like luncheon, will pan out.
Yeah, we will be seeing shortly enough, so...
Pretty soon, yeah. Odme's about to go to luncheon.
Oh, Rodillo getting pushed back. He didn't get out of the pushback zone, so losing a little bit of time. Could have golded without the fish clip. Fuck. Yeah, the seaside looked pretty solid. All things considered. Oh, Ami not getting the salt triple jump. Bonking, falling. Gets a second try though. So. A little bit of time loss, not too bad. Rodillo will take every bit of leeway he can get. Yeah, Odme won the first match. It was Sunshine damageless, and because of Pianta 3 happening, Rodillo opted to forfeit. Rodillo getting the triple jump first try. So, solidifying that time save. Me having a little bit of a bonk going with the rocks.
That's the, yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like Odme has about 40 seconds over Rodillo, 40 to 45. So. Rodillo slowly but surely is making up a little bit of time, but Odme still has a very strong lead, so it'll take a death or a really bad fall for this to come back to Rodillo's favor. But if Rodillo can keep gaining small bits of time back, that'll definitely help. A little bit of a fall there, though.
Yeah, it's noticed a little bit of a spill.
On his way to the fork room.
The forky. Nice. Pretty interesting sub area to see done fast.
Yeah, watching that sub area go fast is really cool. Who up forking day?
Me. On forking day.
She fork on my sub till I area. Real.
Just like me, for real.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be getting that mission moon.
Rodillo
Alright,
having trouble getting up here.
Yeah, he's kind of having not the most impressive of luncheons right now.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That wood is gonna haunt you forever. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Alright, Odme making his Luncheon Kingdom exit.
And Rodillo on his way.
Yeah, I believe this is the last moon he needs, I think. Is it the
Yeah,
last
it
one,
is.
or it's one of the last?
Yeah, this is the last one. Alright, Odme's fade out for luncheon was like a 44, 58, 59, so we'll see where Rodillo's at relative to that. Ruined shouldn't be too problematic for either runner.
No, it's pretty
Bowser,
standard.
it's gonna come down to Bowser's and Moon, which shouldn't
Definitely.
be too problematic, but things still can go wrong. It wasn't Nutclip. It was a really costly death, and then a less costly death was the discrepancy in time wise. Yes, it's about a 45-second difference, 45 to 50, something like that. So one bad death from Odme, or like fall off the map or something like that, or I guess for Ruined it would be falling off the mech. Could definitely
Falling off a mech
bring
would be
things back.
pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, maybe not 45 seconds bad, but definitely not great.
I've seen some pretty insane Bowser's deaths, though, so...
Yeah, anything can happen. There are still two or I guess three kingdoms to go, but Ruined generally isn't problematic. Yeah, the gap has stayed roughly the same for... It stayed pretty much the same for most of this race. That's cap. That was the first kingdom.
No, this is ruined. So true on me. It absolutely is ruined. Having an interesting time getting the sword thingies out of his the dragon's head there. Alright, Odme in Bowser's. See how Bowser's Kingdom goes. Should be fun. I've seen some wild shit happen in Bowser's before.
Yeah. The difference is about 50 seconds now between the two runners. Rodillo didn't have the greatest start to run before getting to the dragon. Was kind of walking the wrong way, so lost a little bit of time. I mean, the biggest time loss potential at this point is falling off the mech or like dying somehow. I guess if bunnies go like really poorly, then that could also be a point of time loss for the runners. Yeah, like if there's a death somewhere, that'll do it. If you fall off mech, that'll hurt a lot. I feel like Mooncave skip would only be a major time loss if you just have a meltdown and just can't get it.
Yeah. Although
I
if
feel
you
like-
die if you mess up or die like once in the it's like the Bowser collapse or chase sequence, then that can also
Yeah,
be another
that's
meltdown situation.
yeah, that's the other other choke point is the 2D section, or not the 2D section, just Bowser's in general, or the Bowser section in Moon. Bowser's is a kingdom. Alright, we are seeing topper first from Odme. We'll see Rodillo opts for when he gets there. But this is true, it is Friday the 13th. Oh, Rodillo missing as a dram. Yeah, in October. Oh, that reminds me. There was a someone I knew. We joked with her that Halloween was gonna be on Friday the 13th. And she was like, really, like, oh my god, it's on Friday the 13th. That's crazy. And just didn't get the fact that Halloween occurs on the 31st and not, you know, the 13th.
Whoopsie.
That was funny. We spread a
pretty
little bit of
smooth.
misinformation on the internet. Yeah, I'll make it in. bomb strat.
I'm spreading misinformation
Rodillo.
over the internet. Why? It's fun.
Rodillo also getting that strat. Also doing top to first.
Yeah, and had a pretty smooth fight as well, from what I saw.
Nagasaki strat? What? Huh?
Arya shut up challenge impossible. To be honest, yeah.
That jump that Odme just did always makes me nervous. Both watching people and doing it. Like, I just get so scared that I'm just gonna, like, miss the jump and fall off and die. I didn't want to say anything until after he was past it, but... Like, I know that jump in particular can be problematic, and if he were to have fallen there, that would have been... That would have put the race back into a pretty even split.
Yep.
Alright, Odme onto mech. Let's see what happens. Rodillo is making his way. Rodillo on his way to the mech. And Odme finishing off the mech. No fall-offs, no deaths, nothing too scary. Rodillo getting his start on the mech. So this race is gonna all come down to Wooded. Or not Wooded, Moon. I don't know why I said Wooded. Wooded is the thing that caused the I'm
The
frightening.
faithful,
I'm having a moment. Shut up.
Sometimes your brain doesn't work so brain.
Yeah. Yeah. As we all know, the last kingdom of Super Mario Odyssey any percent is Wooded.
Yeah.
And Rodillo finishing off the mech as well.
Nice, nice.
Light gold mech? That'd be cool. It looked pretty good.
It seemed pretty good for what I saw, yeah.
Clean. Alright, a 56 flat fade out from Odme, so easy number to remember, thankfully. We'll see what exactly the difference is going into the rest of Moon, but Odme does have the lead.
Odme is now, dressed.
Hide to the frame, oh my god, that's crazy. And a
Only taking
5650,
damage.
yeah, 5650 fade out from Rodillo, so it is a 50-second discrepancy between the two runners. Odme has a very comfy lead going into Moon, but it's not a guarantee. Not over
Odme
till it's over.
making pretty short work of Moon Cave skip. That's nice.
Yeah, it looks like he went for the for the. I don't know if Odme knows the one wall jump setup or not.
From what I recall, it doesn't really save that much, so it's not
Yeah,
really.
but going for 2 wall jumps is definitely safer and more consistent. So
Definitely.
had a little bit of trouble getting onto the Sphinx, but Odme doesn't have to really worry about like a second time loss here and there. Rodillo missing the
Rodillo.
that is unfortunate. Oh, just opting for the one wall jump setup instead and gets that instead of the consistent one. Naturally.
Pulling a little bit of a did-a where it goes for the safe strat and misses it, and then goes for the harder strat and then gets it.
Yeah. I'm shitting myself. Yeah, Odme doesn't really have to worry about like a second or 2 time loss here and there. He just needs to ensure safety and not going for anything that will potentially mess things up.
Those are trying and failing a tail whip.
I'm going to refrain from commenting on both runners' moon golds. Both runners' moon golds are the fastest completion of the Moon Kingdom that they have ever performed in a Super Mario Odyssey 90% speedrun.
There's no way, man. It's crazy.
Okay, this is crazy.
On me on the 2D section of the collapse.
Getting the 2D skip.
No XD skip though. What the heck, man? Unsubbed.
20. I was really nervous about 2D skip. I know that both runners are, or I'm assuming that both runners are pretty consistent at it, but it can go wrong, and that would have put things back into Rodillo's favor, or possibly tied. So let's see how pillars are for Odme. Assuming Odme can clutch this out. Rodillo going for PDSS. Oh, okay. Didn't die. That's good. And Odme to the final rock. Finishing with the low 101.
Yeah. Looks like
Yeah, this is GG's for Odme. That's time.
Nice.
101-17 from Odme and GG's.
Let's see what we get out of
Taking 2-0 over Rodillo. Winning the bronze title.
LeBron's.
And we'll see Rodillo
finishes Pillars.
Yeah. Both runners showed very, very consistent and close gameplay through basically the entire race. Like, the only discrepancy between the two of them was how wooded went. But other than that, both runners really did a good job. The first game was Sunshine damageless, and Rodillo forfeited because of Hiata 3 happening.
Alright, cool. That was fast. I can just have a normal afternoon.
Yeah, It's not even 8 in the morning yet. I was expecting to be commentating until like noon.
Yeah, this went a lot quicker than all of us expected.
I might have to take a nap because I woke up at 5:30 in the morning for this.
It's insane how a G1 any percent race would have taken longer than this match.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
just
pretty
all of
funny.
it.
All
I
right.
think you would have
Well,
also had a chance
um,
to win it too.
yeah, that was probably one of the most scuffed matches of the tournament. But you know what? I got third. I got to race Rodillo in some capacity, so I'm happy about that. But
Yeah, the Odyssey race was.
I do
fun.
wish this could have been grand finals, but I won't whine on the main stream.
I will. I hate the. No, it's fine.
Yeah, fuck JJ.
I hate
Um,
Arya.
Hey Arya.
Yeah,
hey,
honestly-
JJ.
God, if it wasn't for Wooded, I would have definitely lost this for sure. Like, when Sand was over, Rodillo was like 16 seconds ahead already, and I caught up a bit in Lake, but like if it wasn't for Wooded, I'm pretty sure Rodillo played better in literally every other fucking kingdom. So
I lost 1.5 minutes in Wooded. This would have been a 1-0, but yeah, I won't cry about a mistake
Jesus.
that already happened.
like
Yeah.
every mistake I made, like I was just getting more and more nervous because I noticed the gap was getting smaller and smaller every single fucking kingdom. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
It was
Yeah.
literally an input drop. I died. I
Like,
lost a
don't-
minute because of an
Okay,
input
Rodillo,
drop.
when I was going for sub hour, I went for that spin pound strat out of the red maze. I lost like 4 runs to it and never did it again. So I don't know why he did that rate.
Yeah, in my last grind, I died like 0 times to that. So I thought I was so good, but no. Game decided to suck today. That's SMO. For everyone who doesn't know this game.
Yeah, that's it for both of our tournament runs. Aside from the semifinals, I had a lot of fun this tournament, despite the nerf. I hope next time people will just get better instead of me having to have a handicap. But
People won't
Based.
suck.
Hey, good thing. At least I still have a ban for next season. I still have
True.
bans.
depends on how we do
And-
next season. There's some behind the scenes stuff happening, but
Yeah.
Arya, if you win, you're not gonna have bans.
All games are gonna be G2.
Let JJ win.
Every game is gonna be G2.
yeah, it's
Just
gonna be a
all
Galaxy
G2 all
tournament.
day.
Yeah, I was honestly, even if this was super scuffed for a I mean, we haven't seen grand finals yet. That could be a season 2 repeat. But let's hope not. I
Oh
think
god.
this was definitely better than season 2, just structure wise. I think the mod wheel was cool, at least in theory, and some of the mod wheel things were pretty sick. But let's just vow to never do damageless ever again. Because I don't know why people thought there was gonna be something good in that ever. Like, it's just terrible. We're never having damageless be a
It's
possibility
awful.
again. I will make sure
I
that.
was surprised that was included, honestly.
We only got it twice, and both matches sucked. And only one of them was finished, and it was Galaxy 1. So, yeah, I personally, even though it was only rolled twice the whole tournament, unless Grand Finals says something else about that,
Oh
I
god,
thought
can
2D
there
was a
not be
pretty
damage
cool-
just for finals, please? I don't
I
want
thought-
that.
I thought 2D. Oh, I was referring to 2DMM, but I thought 2DMM was actually a pretty cool addition, even though it was only rolled twice. I know some people aren't the biggest fan of it.
I was so ready to commentate SMW 11 exit.
I would have been down for that because that's the only
I
one I've
think-
actually ran.
2DMM actually added some extra pressure on some of my matches because, for example, Taimondo has very good PBs for all 2D games. And yeah, that would have been bad for me. Other than that,
I was pretty happy with this tournament overall. Aside from
Yeah,
semis, that was rigged
I'm
against
happy-
me. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'm also happy with this tournament, except my performance last few matches. But hey, well, it's over now.
I enjoyed commentating it.
Whatever.
I think I've commentated about 6 or 7 matches, and I've had fun with it.
So have I. I think I did like 6, something like that.
Yeah, you commentated the very first and second to last match, Mark.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's just a waiting room for Wonder, and then I'll sell my soul to that game for a week and then never play it again, probably.
And then it's 602 season.
True, and my only prep is gonna be 242 probably, because I don't know how to improve anything else.
Based.
We'll see.
Same with me was with SMS at 120.
Well, that's good. You should be playing that category along with everybody else in the
really
602. If you watch this fucking VOD, play SMS, people. It's worth.
I
Please
mean,
play
it's getting
SMS.
the higher, like some of the higher up 602 players are playing SMS more, so I think that that issue is slowly getting resolved. There's definitely a little bit of work that still needs to be done, but I think it's getting better. Like the top, like most of the top 602 runners aren't getting like 4-hour SMSs anymore.
And by most, you mean Jay, and that's it.
Jay.
Top runners have not been getting 4-hour sunshine times for like years now. It's just they're stuck in like 3:30 range.
Alright,
There were
come
quite
on.
a few that were still getting
Multi-Mario
4
top
hours when I
runners.
started, though.
You gotta start getting 1x's.
Yeah,
That
Juka.
includes me. Juka.
Yeah, grand finals will be Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So about what 10 hours from
On
or 9
Sunday.
hours from now on Sunday, basically. Aria versus JJ. Should have been the other way around, but nothing you can do about that, man. I'll stop now. Yeah, I had
Look,
fun this
man, it's
tourney.
JJ's turn to be main character. JJ stole that from Hex.
Yeah, I had fun. I hope everybody enjoyed watching it for the most part. It was kind of a struggle having to scramble commentators and restreamers for almost every single match, but nothing you can really do about that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. GG's.
GG's all around, brother.
I will probably not stream until Friday when Wonder comes out. So
If you want to see a 12-hour fucking DGen Wonder stream, tune into that, even though I'm sure every other person is going to be playing that game when it comes out. Watch me. I'm the only one that matters.
Okay. Okay, Odme. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, before we raid somebody, I'm just gonna run 3 minutes of ads. No, I'm kidding.
Ain't no way.
Who
Can
are we
someone
gonna-
ban on me from controlling multi-Mario events, please? Thanks.
Oh, I have a perfect raid target actually. I just mentioned her. Juke of Talks. I just tried raiding multi Mario.
Juke of Talks.
A channel cannot rate itself. Yeah, thank you. I know. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Aria can go to sleep.
Stay tuned until Sunday.
Yeah, see you on Sunday for JJ's 64 plus SMS Grand Finals, because he can't just stop getting a rigged wheel. Probably have to talk
Main
to MKK about
character.
that. Marco. Yeah, we'll see you on Sunday for the conclusion of the tournament.
Bye.
Bye.